Video games was my biggest introduction to wrestling, just because
Same.
I didn't. It was just so much of like I had to stay up to watch it. I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah.
So I remember I had the one that was on PlayStation 1. I want to say that was the one TNT. It was on TNT, but it wasn't called TNT. It was oh man, TNT had had their contract for a while until they messed that up.
It was with WCW.
I
Because
want
WCW used to be on TNT. AEW's on TNT now.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
TNT.
This is way before AEW.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Way before.
TNT has always been the network. It's like it's a part of Turner Broadcasting,
Mm-hmm.
and they've always been like diametrically opposed to WWE and USA.
Yep.
So if it was TNT, I'd say it was a WCW game.
I'd-
It had like Sting
Yep.
and who else? Was
The
on?
graphics were horrible.
Oh yeah,
but-
as most games were.
Yeah, the graphics were horrible. But what got me as a kid was, and even the ones that were on PlayStation 2, was the stories were just really well done.
Oh yeah.
And letting you choose was like something totally different at that time. I don't remember too many games that were like, all right, you have two choices. I was just like,
Yeah.
wow, this is okay. This is
Yeah,
good.
and my choices affect how the story
Yes.
plays out. Yeah. I missed a lot of the PlayStation 1
Okay.
early. Like my first system was a PlayStation 2, and I had handhelds a lot. So like I had a PSP and like that. I didn't really grow up too much having too many video games or just playing them as often. But I did always have like a wrestling game. Like I think it started with SmackDown versus Raw
Yes.
2007.
Yeah.
And similar to your game, it had a really great storyline where I could create the main character, and now I'm going through the WWE process with my storylines. I'm going against the Undertaker. I got Teddy Long coming out telling me that I gotta go one-on-one with the Big Show, holla holla. And I think I killed off Rey Mysterio at one point, but I just it was a great game. And you know, as you see the game go on, like you see some bits where it gets better, like they take out certain things. Like they took out the GM mode,
Okay.
where you could pretend to be the general manager of either Raw or SmackDown. You got to draft your roster, you got
Yeah.
to set up the matches, and then you play it through, and you get a crowd rating or like how it goes like that, and you got to go through the whole calendar year. I love that mode.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, like I have this weird thing with wanting to play God in video games. It's
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like to have all the control. But like as the SmackDown versus Raw series has gone on, with the latest installment of 2K20 just being arguably the worst game ever created.
Yeah, I saw the IGN review.
Yeah, it's not pretty. It's not good. And I paid $30 for it after I knew it was a bad game just to see if it was really that bad, and it was.
Still not even worth 30.
No, like it's so glitchy. It's got so many bugs in it. Like it's terrible. But
It's still THQ.
no. It's 2K now.
Really?
They dropped. So get this. Okay, they dropped the contract with THQ, signed on with 2K Games. Okay, and they've been creating basically what you would expect a 2K wrestling game to be. You can create your own character. It's got the whole roster. You can set up your matches. It's got a universe mode, like real basic stuff. It's got like storylines that follow the careers of professional wrestlers. Like one year they did one of Daniel Bryan. Another year they did one of Stone Cold. It is pretty cool. But now you see AEW teaming up with THQ to make their own game, and early development pictures of it look really arcade style. So it'll go back to like SmackDown versus Raw, Here Comes the Pain, or
Okay.
you know, so it'll harken back to like the really good wrestling games that we haven't seen for years.